What's up, guys? Lot going on. I want to talk to you younger folks. First and foremost, I don't want to discount your feelings, because if you feel like all is bad, that's how you feel. That's what it is. I want to encourage you, though, that this too shall pass, and this is what I mean. There's a lot of opportunity in times like these, especially if you're younger, because you have more strength and vigor. Turn off social media and a lot of these people or entities that you're listening to, because unbeknownst to a lot of young folks, that's a part of the business model. What's a part of the business model? Doom and gloom. Okay? If it bleeds, it leads. Now, that's not to say that there aren't hard times. I'm not here selling hopium or to lie to you. But you have to occupy until he comes. You have to endure to the end. So there's a lot of opportunity when people are fearful, because where the attention goes, the money flows. Big facts. And so once you start curating, choosing wisely who it is that you lend your gates to, your ears and your eyes, the better off you'll be. Because everybody has something to say, okay? But the question is, should you listen? So that's number one. Number two, what opportunities? Bro, what you saying, OG? What you saying, Mr. Rob? Check it out. I know personally, and I can't just put their business out here, but I know personally people that clean windows in homes, and they make six figures. Lawn service, pressure washing, handyman. I'll just leave it there. None of those things require you to go get into any debt. All they require is the four-letter word, work, a little desire. Because you're not watching the right people and you've been warming your hands by the wrong fire, what a lot of young folks are doing, especially young men, are gambling. Let me explain. If you grew up playing video games and sports and things of that nature, there's a huge market now in the gaming sector, right? So they fill you full of fear and tell you the sky is falling, and now you're looking for a lottery ticket. Folks that have the lottery mindset will always be broke. Most people that win the lottery, I won't give a percentage, but most people that win the lottery are broke within 3 years. It's crazy, right? Understand, if you don't have the tools and the discipline that only comes as a result of you having done a thing, then it's fleeting. You only have it for a minute. I'll tell you from my standpoint, it ain't what you make, it's what you get to keep. I just left the tax man, right? $10,000, okay? And I ain't saying that's not a badge of honor. Did I want to pay the taxes? No, I did not. But that's a part of the game. You got to play by the rules, okay? And so this system that we're in, and any system really, for those of you that have been blessed to be able to go to other countries, want to understand that you really have a leg up here, in that you can be productive if you understand the system and change your trajectory. But work is the foundation. Isn't it a coincidence how easy they make it for you to speculate or to be in a poly market? Wonder why that's the case, because the one that controls those airwaves and those systems are making a mint off of you and your hopelessness. You see? Check it out. If you had to work for that money, you probably wouldn't part ways with it so easily. You'd be more of an investor, like owning real estate. Blows my mind at the number of people that say that they don't want to own their home, control their home, use the tools, leverage to get a home. And it's not going to be until the leverage disappears and you have to pay cash for a home like they do in these other countries that you think you want to go to, then you'll realize the opportunity that you had. So your value is in your ability to do stuff. Unlike me, a lot of my 20s was involved in sinning, transgressing the law. Was a chief at it, right? Not proud of it, but I want to testify, and maybe I'll help those of you that they call squares. You're not a square, you're a law keeper. And in the end, you're going to win. You're going to win now and in the end if you make it into the kingdom. So be encouraged. I do a lot of videos on this channel talking about real estate and other things of that nature. But from time to time, I just want to let you know who I am. Okay, who it is that you're listening to. My motive for the channel is that you get to know, like, and trust me as much as you possibly can from a virtual standpoint, so that when or if and when you get ready to transact in residential real estate, that you might give me an opportunity. That's the motive. I'm telling you up front. You don't have to wonder. But every once in a while, I just got to speak from the heart, man. I took today, while I'm driving to the tax man to pay him his money, as that opportunity to encourage you a little bit, because there's a lot of hopelessness going on. But trust me, man, ooh-wee, if I could go back, which I can, if I could turn, you can't turn back the hands of time. You got to do it while it's your time. But see, you guys have the information, man. YouTube blows my mind. I guess that's why I'm a YouTube junkie. Because I was like, man, where was this at? But you know what? Everybody has a barrier and everybody has an advantage. I think a lot of you guys, younger folks, your advantage is the information is readily available. She is here to let you know, man, that time is now. Because the system is being changed yet again. And don't get it twisted. They want you to think, they who? The powers that be. Evil, wickedness in high places. Well, who is that? I'll tell you like my dad told me. Because it's not one particular person. It's a system. It's a spirit. But if you want to know, follow the money. You feel what I'm saying? That'll give you a good idea so you can start ferreting it out. They want you to think that it's all bad. And while they got you thinking that, they're changing the system, okay, so that they can continue to control you. See, to be free is very expensive. It requires a lot of work. You got to stay on top of things. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully something I said blessed you. If I could be of assistance to you as it pertains to getting onto the property ladder and doing it the right way and in a way that will bless you, reach out. My contact information is in the description of this video below. My time is up, but I thank you for yours. As I always say, let's be good to one another. Let grace abound. And until the next time, D, y'all stay blessed.